Welcome in. Ugh. Yeah, I'm feeling a type of way today. It's been a weird week, I should say. Like from I think like last Friday to now, I've been in a very weird mood. And like I it started to kind of slow down. Like I've hit more of waves instead of like consistent plateaus of ass. But man, it's been a week. How we doing though? We hanging in there? We doing good? We preparing for the next week? Because I don't want to go back to work on Monday. I don't want to go back to work ever again, really. We chillin'. It's board game day? Hell yeah. Love that. Oh, I feel like I should schedule more streams during the week as opposed to during the weekend. Like my Sunday streams used to bring in a good number of people, but now it's the weekday streams. Weekday streams are where it's at. I guess when people get off work, they want to go do shit, and when they're having their weekend, they don't want to bother to watch a worm do art, which is fair. That's valid. You're fair and valid for that. Let me see. I forgot. I need to pull up some references. Gotta get this little idiot. Hello? Oh my god, thank you for the resub. I appreciate you. You're so nice. Ah, I appreciate you so much. Did you do it because an ad was coming on? Because if so, that's so valid of you. I was like, fuck them ads. Least I can do for doing such a good job on Aki. You already gave me! You already gave me plenty for doing, or for drawing Aki. That's why I drew Aki. You're silly, but I appreciate you. Don't save that. Paste. Okay. I might need a different reference for Charizard. Let me see your stupid head. So yeah, I said we might do Smash or Pass today. I don't think we will. We're gonna work on some Pokemon hoodies and see how far we can get with that. Double check I sent you Jersey Mike's coupons for Aki. No, you didn't. Stop it. I don't even know where you would have sent those. Jersey Mike's? Do I even have a Jersey Mike's near me? You know what used to fuck? Jimmy John's. Jimmy John's when they had the sprouts. I love those. I love the sprouts. Also, I have like 200 free sub coupons for Jersey Mike's because my uncle keeps buying the catering boxes. Oh. Did you actually then? Where would you have even sent that? I'm getting so debated and I know it, and I'm gonna be so upset for falling for it. If I try to bring those in, they'll break my legs. Oh my god. Well, don't do that. Don't get your legs broken. I'm gonna pin this one. Feature gift. Oh my god, that's so funny. How do I send this? There we go. Listen, I am so deep in... I didn't actually send them. They only work on our book one. Okay. Okay. See, I was so guarded about that. I was like, there's no way. There's no way. People don't just send me free food coupons. But, speaking of stuff, listen. Golden Kamui has my fucking brain in a vice grip, alright? And look at... We're gonna transition over here. I need to just... For one thing, I have it on Throne, but the picture isn't gonna show up on Throne. But I'm gonna post that link anyway. Listen. I found out one of my favorite characters, my husband, has a fucking Nendroid. And typically, listen. I fucking hate Nendroids. I think they're stupid looking, and I think that they're dumb. And they give me the same energy as the, what the fuck are they? The Funko Pops, right? Okay, but listen to me. He has a little butterfly. And then this one, he looks so fucking happy. So fucking cute. I can't stand it. The Pops are worse. The Pops are absolutely worse. Make no mistake. If I ever say, like, oh yeah, I want a Funko Pop, fucking assume that I am an alien, or I'm an imposter, or it's a very bad spy, and just take me out. Literally no mercy. Alright. Charmander. You should be easy enough. I'd assume it's one of the 1% of Pops where they change the head and face mold. Well, no. I still can't. They're so ugly. They're so ugly. We'll start with little teefies. Little teefies for the baby mon. Wonder, should I give them claws? I mean, Charmander will look really simplistic otherwise. Let's see what that'll look like. Yeah, I think that's cute. I think that's cute enough. Right, and then a tail. A little tail for a baby mon. I really should have made this a vector line, but you know, fuck it. Fuck it, we ball. Is shiny Charmander just yellow? I saw that Charmeleon was yellow. I think I'll definitely do an alt for the, Charizard, so I'll have shiny Charizard. But I won't do shinies of the other little ones. Let's see. I've always had a soft spot for Charmander. After that one episode with his, like, trash-ass, original trainer. I don't know, man. Not a huge fan of Charizard. But I love my man Charmander. He's a good boy. Damn it. I wish rotate would work. I don't know why it doesn't. Not that one. Man, I want more creative Discords. Discords that, like, I want to try and interact with. Like, there's one that I like interacting in when I'm actually doing the, hobby that it's about, which is writing. But, man, it can be hard to be in there when I'm not doing stuff. Oh, ad. Bob's Discount Furniture. Like, I want some more art, focused Discords. But, anytime I find an art-focused Discord, it's just people sharing their own content, never interacting with anyone else. And that feels bad. In my humble opinion, you gotta give people a reason to, want to interact with you. Like, you have to either share that content consistently, you have to be really, like, into what you're sharing, and you have to interact with other people's stuff. Like, if you're just some schmuck that comes in, throws your OC down, or throws your art down, or throws your story down, and then leaves, never says anything, and then just does that on repeat, I don't have a reason to be interactive with you. But, like, if there's prompts, or there's a discussion, or there's anything, and you come in and you go, hey, I want to interact with that too, and here's, like, here's my stuff that also relates to that, then I'm like, oh yeah, hell yeah. You seem cool. Otherwise, why? Why? It's all about the give and take. And if you're not gonna give any, I'm not gonna... Or, yeah, if you're not gonna give any, I'm not gonna take any. And them's the breaks. Okay, yeah, I'm part of a Discord where I post music I'm writing. We have a lot of chit-chat about it. I try to make sure I do the same. Yeah, exactly, see? Like, and you know, it's rough. I need to put that down so I can actually type into this folder. New folder. Because I love people's creations. I love seeing what people make. I love people's OCs. Fandom, original, or anything. Literally, Hatch, one of my besties, fucking started talking to them because they made a post on Twitter about their OCs. And I was like, fuck, I want to hear about your OCs. I'm gonna slide into those DMs right now. And it was great. And I love their OCs. And I love every bit of fucking story that they talk about. Because Hatch brought the interest and the discussion and the passion towards it. Hatch also, you know, gives the same in return. When I post stuff, they go fucking feral. When they post stuff, I go fucking feral. I don't know. I've been feeling a lot of disconnect recently. Like, between the stuff I make and the people I share it with. Like, I feel like sometimes even among friends, like, the stuff I make isn't super cared about, and that kind of sucks. I don't want this to be so dark, or so bright. Guess you just need a darker color. No? You need to be more vivid? No. Yeah, okay. Oops. Forgot to share that I was streaming in other servers. Oops. I'm gonna throw it in Maya's chat. Rude. Yeah. My links aren't working. That makes me so sad. Yeah, go ahead and blame Maya. Fuck them. That would have been a great time for Maya to come in. Okay, my links are just not working. That sucks. Maybe if I grab them from my Discord. Yeah, that's what was going on. There we go. Be gone, lizard. Wait, I just noticed. Why doesn't this have the shading? Oh, is this not the fucking... Ugh. Hold on. This is not the master file. The master file was on my iPad, which is no more. Despite my best efforts to find it. Right, you're the reference. I'm gonna fill you in with gray. Where's the sketch layer? Cool. Damn it. Don't have that. Let's change this to something else. Because this music sucks. I'm gonna have to make a new master file. That fucking blows. I need to get back into music, but writing and work takes so much of my time. No, I feel that. I don't know how writing takes so much time. I spent like 6 hours yesterday just working on one fic. One chapter of a fic. Like, that seems a little ridiculous. Felt nice to do, though. They're putting your mind out of reality. See, and that's what I like. Fuck reality. That place sucks. Reality has all my favorite foods. Eh. Reality has some of my favorite people, and it still sucks. Ooh, after we're done with Charmander, maybe we'll do Garchomp. I realize that's very much out of order. But I told May I would make one. And, you know, can sell that one too. Gonna be really disappointed though if these ones don't sell as well as the previous ones did. Because, like, they don't take a whole lot of time to make. But they take enough time for me to not want to prioritize them, you know? Oh, cool. I love when it does that. Nope, that one's too far. Okay. Cool. I think the first time I saw one of these hoodies was when Maya forgot to end stream after reading. They seemed horrified that I was talking to them like an hour later. Oh no! Oh no! Well, I wouldn't be horrified to talk to you. But also, that's so funny. One time I definitely had a situation where I had ended stream, but I guess OBS didn't want to acknowledge that. So it just simply kept me live. And I got a message from Salvi later going, "Hey, are you still live?" And I went, "No, I hope I'm not." They were just chilling with full tracking. Stop making that. Delete that. New layer. Oh, my back hurts. Crazy how common the story is. It scares me. I mean, hey. At least no one was doing anything stupid or cringy. And that would be so much worse. Damn it. Okay. Oops. Why? Why is there just this little chunk? That's weird. Okay. Whatever, that can stay like that. Yeah, where'd the tail go? There it is. Cool. Easy. Oh. Okay. Cool. Am I back yet? Alright, excellent. Ouch. It didn't seem to have cut out for YouTube. How weird. Well, that sucks. I need to bring up one of the others. Yeah, let's bring up you. Just soft shading all around, got it. That really sucks, because every time it does that, damn it. It just absolutely destroys my stream for the rest of the time. Sucks to suck, I guess. Just that's too thick. I wonder why that happened, because it didn't happen on YouTube's end. I have never played Mass Effect. So I'll take your word for it. But I'm trying to think if that's one of the games that I really wanted to play. Like, I know I definitely wanted to play Dead Space a lot. Did I color these lines? I did. There's movies? There's books? On Dead Space? Really? Damn. I gotta get more in the know. Yeah, it had very extensive lore. It was a golden goose for a while before EA shot it in the face. EA does so many good things. So many. Such a good brand, such a good company. Wow. definitely gonna get a little flame. Because you're just a little baby. They literally can't do math, and that's why Dead Space was can't. No! Wait, what's wrong with math? Oh, well, no, before I ask that, I know exactly what is wrong with math, but what does math have to do with it? I don't hate the way this little flame looks, but I also don't like it either. One did very well. Usually the hopes for sequel is 60-80 of the original, right? Sure. Dead Space 2 did 180 of the original. So Dead Space 3 had to do 60-80 of that lightning in a bottle. 180. It didn't. And no more Dead Space. Oh! That sucks. I'm always very skeptical of sequels. Very untrusting of them. Especially with movies. I feel like games tend to do a little bit better. But even then. Shelter, hello. We're doing poke hoodies. I'm trying to not make this fire look stupid. Dead Space 2 is the best one. Dead Space 3 did something with horror co-op. I feel it was massively innovative, and I'm shocked it hasn't been copied. What was the innovation? Or no, wait, don't tell me. Don't tell me because I want to play. But it's hard enough for me to find friends to play normal games with, let alone horror. Yeah, well. Then you don't have to play it with someone that doesn't ruin it immediately, fingers crossed. Hell yeah, I love things not being ruined for me immediately. Okay, so... God, that's really bright. I might tone that down just a little bit. Yeah, okay, that's better. And then we will make the shadow maybe red. Yeah, that's good. I like that color. This color, display color. That way darker. Make those just a little bit darker. Yeah. Charmander. You're so cute. Right. Duplicate. Yellow. And smollen. Okay. Looks a little weird. And then maybe we'll I think for the D-loaf. Oops. My voice is very low? I wasn't speaking very loudly. Let me move my mic a little closer. Hopefully that's a little better. I gotta have the mic all up in my business. I don't know. Are we thinking that's cute? Should I leave the glow off? I feel like I don't love the glow. What? Oh, that's why. I feel like without the glow it looks more like it is in the anime. Kind of okay with that. I like glowy things, but I'm massively biased. I mean, I also like glowy things. It usually doesn't have a huge effect when you put it into OBS. So it should be okay. I like it. I like it with the glow. I think we'll keep it with the glow. Alright, so that's Charmander. Time for Charmeleon. Oh no, we're gonna do Garchomp first. Absolutely could not figure out what the hell G was for a second. Oh, maybe this won't be so easy. Okay. I might have underestimated how many details Garchomp had. Oof. Whatever. We persevere. Alright, let me... No one do anything bad, because I'm not looking at Twitch right now. Just delete that. Stuffing all your pantry in my backpack? You're a piece of shit. But joke's on you, motherfucker. I haven't gone shopping yet, so I don't have fuck all. Okay, so it does have a star on its forehead. Like a 6-point star? I won't include the upper teepees, but I will include the lower teepees. Okay. Have that be stitched on. Okay. Little shoulder spikies. Should be just a little bit lower. Nora, hello. Welcome in. Oh, piss. Oh, I did it on the wrong. I hate myself. Let's hide that for now. Let's see if the little face, yeah. Just trying to see if the dorsal fin will look right if I include it. I don't think it will. No. So at work right now, but I wanted to drop by. Well, thank you for dropping by. I'll be doing a super long stream today. I say that, but watch me get like a raid of 30 people and it's like, oh, well, I guess I will fucking stay. Yeah, that looks Garchomp-ish. Where can I move my little tag, though? Unlock. Thank you. 30°C over here. Definitely taking a shower when I get home. How hot is it here? I know it's not exactly pleasant out, but I don't think it's brutal. Oh, it is actually kind of nice out. Shit. It's 23°C. That's cold for this time of year. I mean, I'm not gonna complain. I fucking love when it's like 75 to 80 for the summer. Perfect. Even 85, and then I can go swimming. Okay, that's perfect. Okay, so remove these teepees. I think I need to recalibrate my tablet. Oh, you know what it was doing that I really hated? It was flashing. Like, the screen was just, like, lightly flashing earlier. I was like, ooh, I need you to not be doing all that. I can't afford to replace this frickin' tablet. It would go out right when I start getting really into something, though. Be nice if I could surprise Maya with this. So I need him to stay offline until this is done. Then they're permitted to come back. Think they're streaming tonight? Fucking hope so. Cause man, need some comfort stream. These little nubbins. Once again, my brain stops working when I start to focus. Oops. Cool. And these things have those dumb lines on them. Perfect. Okay. Bottom teeth. I don't know that I've said this on stream yet, but I'm kind of thinking about just nerfing all of my social media and starting over. And you might think, wow, why? That's so unproductive. You'll lose everything you had. I thought you wanted more of a following, whatever. The only reason I want to do that is because with everything except Blue Sky, which would be the only thing I don't delete, everything is really stuck in an algorithm. And my algorithm has not seemed to change in many years, despite me not doing walkthrough stuff in a good many years. At least not very seriously. Like, I've done some stuff here and there. Like, I don't even know how one changes that. You just post aggressively enough until it does? Dude, I don't have the time for that. I totally get wiping the slate. Sometimes you just gotta put into a corner or outgrow the directions you went into. So, yeah. And, like, I realize that could still happen with, even if I do just kind of erase it all. But at least it would feel less defeating. I don't know, if I start over and I do original content and, you know, my little fandom content, then that's one thing. Because I'll get a variety of people from the start. Like, I had a ton of growth with walkthrough. And I'm just so over it. Especially with the direction that it's starting to go. Like, I've tried all the other things, you know. Erasing all the posts on the Twitter. Saying that I wasn't going to post that sort of content anymore. And yet, it remains. And I just... like, why? Why is it so hard to just get out of that circle? Happens a lot with streamers who blow up off one game. The engagement is just so double-edged they feel stuck. No, that was me with Cult of the Lamb. I knew for sure that I was going to get probably like 10, 15 new followers, and I did. But I wasn't going to see them again. I knew that they were there for the gameplay, and I knew once I started not doing that gameplay, they weren't going to show up again. But I at least knew that much. And that'll happen with Kingdom Hearts, that'll happen with any other future games I play. It happens with Minecraft. That's not totally true with Minecraft. Triple-headed sheep still will come in on occasion to say hello. Some of the other devs will too, for the mod I really like. It's a shame. I try to support my variety homies. Right? Like, I don't know. I don't know what the issue is. Like, I get it. You watch one type of streamer for one type of content that makes sense to me. But if you like them, I feel like you're liking them more for the streamer rather than the content, no? I don't know. What do I know? But c'est la vie. I'm gonna not have be like this. I knew a girl who had 2.7 followers and 7 CCV. I don't know what CCV is. Because she was a Minecraft streamer trying to do things. Other things. Oh, concurrent viewers, got it. She eventually nuked to escape it, got it. Yeah, that sucks. Yeah, Minecraft is an easy one to kind of get stuck in because it does bring in so many viewers. Like, I could turn on Minecraft right now and probably get 5 concurrent just off the bat. They love it. That's why I always warn anybody about getting into Minecraft. It's dark magic, no, for real. Maybe I will just turn into a titty tuber who does Minecraft. That'll be my new content. Who needs art when you have Minecraft? Just draw them on your current avatar. That might be funny. That might be funny. Like, no shade against titty tubers, but I don't know, not for me. Though, speaking of getting stuck in that corner, I feel like that's also what happens a lot with streamers. Like, who was it? It was a plushy avatar streamer. And she ended up debuting her, like, human model. And it was just, like, another very generic big titty, butthole-lipped VTuber. Which, again, I'm not trying to shade. It's just to give you the, like, image of it in your head. Mining on this one fast. And, like, I was disappointed because I love unique VTubers and I love their unique models. So, when she debuted that and then started using that more, I was like, I don't know about that one, Chief.
where did the tail go? There it is. Hide that. We will do this as a vector layer because I'm tired of this. I like the unique models as well. I have an old PNG kicking around that my friend made where the burger opens to speak. That's cute. I used it in a couple Maya collabs way back. See, and I love that. Big fan. Connect vector lines. Why does this not work? Okay, great, it worked. I don't know why. Pinch. Pinch again, because it's a little too tall. Whip. Whip. You ever heard of that one, I guess, VTuber PNG? Hard to classify. Her character is resting on a coffin and she only chats via text. Had a lot of music listening parties with her. I don't know who that is. Sound neat. I really like, what is her name? Pumpkin? The rubber hose VTuber? Like rubber hose cartoon? I think she's fun. Might be pumpkin potion? Oh, I know who you're talking about. Yeah. I actually really hate that sort of cartoon style, but I think her model is just so cute. Excuse you. Okay. Man. I think part of my weird mood is my inability to find good music before stream. Nothing ever fits the vibe. Might just need to redraw this. Okay. Guard chomp. Guard chippity chomp. Night in the Woods has some good stuff. Alright, let's try. More of these stupid ads. Oh, that's fun. I feel like that would be good for a Halloween stream. Why are you not working? Oh, because you're on the wrong. What are the freaking lines? I hate myself so much. try this again. I know that hoodie. Maya, hello! It may or may not be for you. May or may not. Who knows? Who could say? Go to bed? It's almost like 3. Well, for Maya. Maya, how's it going? What's up? What's good? Well, whose fault is that? Oops, that's not correct. Out here taking a 3-day-long break. Like, you aren't obligated to be here. Rude. Like 25 hours ahead, so it's chill. Oh my god. I'm gonna try to finish this one before I end stream. Should put stream at about 2.5 hours. That's pretty good, if I do say so myself. Zap Brannigan, hello. What do I think of Daisy's destruction? I don't know what that is. Are you setting me up for a joke? Maya's already getting people freaking offed in the game? That's terrible. It's a very good film. I'll take your word for it. What's it about? I'm always down for a good film. If you want to ask my opinions on horror films, though, usually I can come up with an answer. I haven't seen a lot of recent ones because they just don't look good. Just look it up on Google. Dog, I don't know if you know this, but I'm streaming. So no. If you don't want to have a discussion about it, that's totally fine, but I'm kinda in the middle of something. It's a horror film? Alright, cool. I'll take a peek at it. Oops, wrong color. Maya, when are you going live later? Because you're going live, right? I'm not just making that up. in like 30 seconds? Oh no. Restrim. Going live 46 minutes ago. Oh, okay, okay. Sounds good. But I'm hanging out in your stream while I get ready, so I'm stalling. Oh, okay. Perf.
They say to only bring what you
No,
can carry.
ad,
So with
please.
the all-new 2025
I was
Ford
vibing.
Expedition Tremor,
God, I wish my ad block still worked. I'm a bit late today. I didn't sleep well. Oh no. It's been kind of hard to get motivated to. Yo, I was just saying that. For like the last week I felt weird, and today I was also in a... I was in a weird mood. Hey, how are you feeling about this hoodie so far? Is it turning out to your liking? I have Malwarebytes Plus, and it still blocks ads. Best $35 I spent 13 years ago. Is that all it costs? I have a legacy account that's exempt from news. Oh. You. Love legacy accounts. I have that with my phone provider. I like the hoodie a lot. I wear it every Pokemon stream when you put it up for sale. When's the next time you're supposed to do a Pokemon stream? Ow. Also, what happens if I just give this one to you? In 2 months when EX33 is over. Oh! Man. Oops. Also, I don't know. Okay, gotta clean this up a lot. Next Pokemon stream will be with Reina after we beat Dark Souls 3 together. She promised to her chat for her charity stream and she regrets it. Oh. So she called me in to drag her through it, kicking and screaming. That's fair. That's fair. But that sucks. I hope she ends up enjoying it. I know that it, you know, sucks to play something you don't want to play for stream. Oh my god, I don't know what to do for dinner, y'all. She's never played a Souls game before, and she's just scared that she's gonna get stuck on a boss for 36 hours or something. A fair concern. I was playing through the first Dark Souls, and somehow I haven't found another way to go. Like, the last place I can remember being in was with wyverns that had lightning, and I didn't end up finding anything new past them, if I remember correctly, which I might not. So now I'm like, it's been so long since I played, I wonder if I should just restart. Yeah, you won't find anything past them until late game. You need to go another way for Firelink. Okay, well, shit. Like, it's been so long, it might be worth continuing on. But it might also be worth, you know, just starting over. Because it'll be like I'm exploring everything for the first time again, but also it'll be like I'm exploring everything for the first time again. Ah, shit. They do have DS1 seamless, so co-op mode. Out of... No. Baka. You smell like... Baka. You know, I might be down. I might be down. I want to get through at least one Souls game solo. But I'd be down for a co-op. I was actually going to message you and see if you wanted to do another just chatting stream at some point. Don't know about what this time around, but we'll figure it out. You name the date and time and I'll be there? Hell yeah. It was a blast. I'm surprised, like, how long I managed to, hold on, because the streams still are kind of exhausting for me to do for too long. Though it's getting better. It's getting much better. Like, that passed by so fast. It was so fun. Me and Maya did donut tier list once. Tag me in. Bet. Boston cream pie, best donut. Don't at me. I love filling in donuts. Maybe I'll go get a Boston cream pie donut. If you have a friend to chat with, streams are a lot easier and more fun. King and I chatted for like 8 hours once on stream and didn't even notice. Oh my god. See, I would like more streams like that. Hatch and I never have, like, a good, matching schedule to do that. Or else, I think it'd be a lot of fun to just have some, like, chat and draw streams with them. Maybe I'll snatch Gumi one day and do something. Because she's also doing some arts. Like I was mentioning earlier, like, I don't know, I'm feeling a little bit disconnected from people as of recent. Like, the stuff I do is just no longer seeming to be intriguing to people. Like, especially friends. And that sucks. That feels bad. We can do a small group together and do anime quiz show or something? Hell yeah. Okay, I know I've mentioned a little bit about, oh haha, you know, us going to a con together, that'd be cool. Hear me out though. One of the cons that you mentioned is a big con. And that would be great for me to compete at, especially if they do have international competition. But what if we fucking did a panel? You wanna do a panel together? Because I thought about having, like a How Weeb Are You contest. Like a knowledge quiz show contest. And you always get a free badge out of it, which is a great way to go to a con for free. I don't know, as soon as I'm done with my run of doing convention meshi, which who knows if I actually will be, maybe I'll just do that forever. I wanted to do a little contest like that. Always be interested in doing a panel. I've done skit competitions when I was younger, but never my own panel. Panels are a lot of fun, especially when people are engaged. I've done a good number of panels. Mostly at ASIN, but they count. Next year I'm going to try to do a panel at Anime Milwaukee. I just have to hope that they approve it. Not that I think Convention Meshi benefits Anime Milwaukee all that much, because, dang, there's some good eating up there. But still, they can use it for other conventions.
From Geico Subconscious News, I'm Tammy Racing Thoughts. Tonight, you just left for work and had a non-specific feeling that something was.
I do like to sample the local foods.
Dan?
Exactly, Tammy. The detail.
Listen, the hotel I like to stay at for Anime Milwaukee has a barbecue place built into it, and barbecue is normally really fucking expensive, right? And like this, it's not cheap to eat there, but for what you're getting, it's a really good price. It's like, you can find stuff for less than 20 bucks a plate, but like a good amount of food will run you about 20 bucks. And it's so tasty. It's so tasty. It's so good. I love that place. Going back to that hotel, mostly for that that food. It's also open kind of late, which is nice. Big fan of Anime Milwaukee, personally. I think if I tried to do anything, like outside of streaming YouTube stuff... Nice, guys! Oh my god, Garchomp onesie! Yeah! Maya will probably buy your whole stock of them. Maya is simply receiving this one. Maya does not need to pay me for this one. This one's on the house. Yeah, glad you're hyped for it. Thank you. Because Maya does a whole lot for me, and it's the least I can do. Also, I'll just be selling this one anyway, so it's fine. Wait, why? I just said why. Shut up. I don't do shit. Shut up. I don't want to hear your nonsense. Listen, anyone who puts up with my shenanigans deserves the world. Speaking of expensive food, me and my brother were at an overpriced festival, and some girl said thank you and tried to take one of his chicken strips. He had to palm her face. Some fucking stranger came up and tried to take his food? What, like she was trying to be cute? Ma'am, I don't fucking know you. You're a bitch? Oh my god. You sell yourself way too short. You're delightful to hang out with. Ah. Wow, the entitlement of some people. Indeed. I don't know. I know I can be a lot. Sometimes. And I just like to make sure people are treated well. My friends, my buddies, my acquaintances. Actually, not so much my acquaintances. Depending on who they are, they can get stuffed. Won't do shit for them. I'm quirky like that. Bitch, you can pay the bill then. I just, no, for real! Y'all want to hear about the time I almost got, a little aggressive with someone? This was big in the time when, cosplay does not equal consent was getting traction. Which apparently people are needing another reminder of, which I think is horseshit, but whatever. And this woman just came up and started poking my husband at a convention. And I was like, excuse you? He did not say you could touch him. I don't know why you think you have the right. And she was in her stupid fucking Pikachu onesie, and she just went, Pikachu! And I went, what am I supposed to say to that? She's like, yeah, you don't have any response to Pikachu. I was like, girl, I swear to God, I will turn in my badge right now if I can just hit you. She ended up later getting in trouble with con staff, and was like crying and getting kicked out, so who fucking won in the end? She got very upset too and walked back to her group of friends. Like, I don't... Like, was she trying to be flirty? Was she trying to be cute? Like, oh, this is how I'm supposed to fucking flirt with someone? Like, dude. Get bent. People are wild like that. Sometimes cons are wild west of people. No, for real. The amount of, like, awful people I've met at conventions, it's numerous. Which is terrible, because I've also met a lot of very, very cool, very nice people at conventions. But man, those shitty people really outweigh it. Just broke or didn't want to stand in line. And don't go to a festival. Tie the hoodie around her face? No, for real. Oops. Miss Pepper, why are you yelling? Don't yell. That's not polite. Nice. Right, tail time. That looks cute. Then I gotta give this a color. Line color. Oops. Why are you not selecting in the lines? Silly bitch. I've never been to a con, but it's similar to concerts or fairs. It's like following the rules and only do what is socially acceptable. Yeah. Absolutely. Where they fight conventions where I found people are super respectful. Can't imagine why. It's because they know that people can, will, and will happily hit them in the face if they act up. That kind of convention is literally talk shit, get hit. Fonts can be great, but you have to avoid people that use the "my autism is a green light to be as terrible as I want" lines. Those people have no business being at crowd areas with fandoms on display. That's gonna be a touchy area for me to talk on, because absolutely, autism can make situations hard, and absolutely you're not going to totally understand some situations. I get that. But absolutely, if you cannot control yourself for whatever reason, and you're going to hide behind that, you cannot be around other people like that. Like, it doesn't matter if it's autism, it doesn't matter if it's anxiety. If you begin to make your existence other people's problems, and I'm not saying, like, just as existing, but, like, actively being a menace, or further, you're going to hide behind that, knowing people are going to try to be respectful and not question you, and you're either pretending to do that, or just, like, making a mockery of it, you're a piece of shit, and you ought to get hit. And, like, I'm not one to condone violence, typically. I know I say a lot of shit like that, whatever. But, like, if you're going to actively, like, just troll like that and make people's lives harder that are actually suffering through that, dude, I don't see any reason that you don't need to get hit. Just one good hit. I don't need to beat on you. I don't need to kill you. I certainly don't need to kill you. But, like, I don't know. Also, there are tons of people of that same caliber that, you know, have those mental issues that try so very hard to, you know, mind their business, acclimate well to kind of groups, society, whatever. And you're doing so good. I don't know if anyone has told you yet, or if anyone has told you recently, but you're doing so good and I am proud of you. Well done. That golden ticket effect happens a lot with chats, and it's at an all-time high, unfortunately. I find it happens a lot with the younger crowd. A lot of adults I don't see doing it, but those that are especially like 17 and under, or 18 and under, are definitely like that. For sure, yeah. Which I absolutely think blows, because people are trying to just exist in society as best they can, and you're out here making life harder for these people. Like, get stuffed. Sit and spin, as one might say. I don't know who says it, but I did hear it. I think it's funny. Small this, blur it out, blur it out, blur it out, blur it out. And then the little tag. Love the tag be the orange color. Alright, cool. Garchomp. It's twofold, right? Knowing people and poisoning the well for people that are trying. Yes. Like, this is gonna get into a little bit of a societal talk, so I'm gonna reel it back because, that's messy, and I don't feel like getting canceled. But I also don't want to bother people with that. Like, y'all want to see terrible things in society, you can go to work, you can watch the news, you can frickin' check your email for breaking news. Like, everyone gets awful, like, news, and they're up to date on politics and society and all of that stuff, normally. You don't need to really hear it from me, and you don't need to take the opinion of some, you know, Pokemon on the internet. Because, really, how insightful can you assume I be? Only as insightful as I want to be. Which may not be very much. And that's when it gets messy. Alright, is this saved? Is this properly saved? Yes. So, we're gonna transition back to just chatting to kind of wind down. So, I'm gonna start saving this. Who is doing me the DM? I can't believe Maya is already streaming. Alright, well let's go in and raid Maya. Get him ready for Exodus 33. Expedition 33, I'm sorry. Thank you everyone for coming by. Thank you for hanging out. I'm very sleepy. So I'm gonna get some food, figure out my dinner, and then who knows, maybe I'll continue with these Poke videos. I hope you have a great day. I will be posting my schedule tomorrow. Take care. Have